know what's been tripping me out?
What?
Is our friends who don't listen to the podcast, who be trying to talk to me about the shows that we talk about on the podcast, and I'd be like, duh, motherfucker, like, I've been telling you that. Like, yeah. It's like, clearly, you don't listen to the podcast.
Clearly.
Because if you listen to the podcast, you would know that I said that they was trying to kill Eli, not trying to kill Jesse.
Jesse?
They was trying. It wasn't Junior that was trying to kill him, you know. It was clearly it was.
Right.
Come on, man. Let's come on. I've been saying these things. You've been saying things too.
Yeah, sometimes when I talk to Millie, I'll be like feeling like it's like I feel like I'm saying verbatim what I said on the podcast or in a video, and this is your second time hearing this.
Oh, she listens to the podcast?
Oh yeah, she listens to the pod. She watches videos.
Hey. Hi, Millie.
But it is comforting to know. Hey, Millie. It is comforting to know that, like, let's have a little give and take. When friends say they don't listen to the podcast, it's like, well, that sucks that you don't. But it's good to know that those views are not just family and friends. Because sometimes it's like, oh, well, it's just like, you know, people giving you a view because they.
Oh no.
Bad. But no.
Almost every single one of our views has nothing to do with anyone we know.
Yeah.
Like, almost no one we know watches this show.
No one we actually know watches the show.
Or cares about this show, as a matter of fact. Like,
it's crazy.
I tell people about this show, oh, that's cool. Sign up. Oh, no.
Oh, no, I don't listen
to those types of things on YouTube.
You know, one time I told my friend, like a year ago that I had a channel shortly after I started, and he was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And I was like, "You want me to send you the link?" He's like, "I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna do it." I tell you right now.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Okay, fair enough."
You know,
I'm probably not gonna go to your stand-up.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you know what's amazing about that? Positive that guy's not funny. That's what's amazing about that. Only funny comedians, like only unfunny comedians don't fuck with nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like funny comedians be trying to see like, hell yeah, man, let me check it out.
Right.
Because they might be able to glean some off of that. You know, hey, I'm gonna take some jokes off of this. Not necessarily steal jokes, but you know what I mean? Like, I might be able to find some funny in this.
Right. You're always
that's what a good comedian is doing.
Searching for the joke.
That fucking pendejo is over here trying to find out a way to make these fucking old ass white bitches laugh at a fucking bar mitzvah somewhere. Oh, hi guys.
Oh, hey guys. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk.
While drinking.
I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and brother Bill. How you doing?
I am doing okay. I'm not doing good, man. You know what? Dating apps will make you feel like the worst motherfucker on the planet. Like, you know, dating apps will make you feel like you are the worst nigga on the planet. I'm pretty goddamn pretty, man. I'm pretty fucking pretty. But yeah. So yeah, that's not related to anything. It's just I already am funnier than your friend. I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to tell a little joke. Hey, dating apps, right? I tell you, get no respect.
I get no respect.
I'm gonna go grab a beer, so ignore my silence and footsteps.
Today we are talking about episode 5 and 6 of Righteous Gemstones, HBO Max's original series, produced and created by Danny McBride, and producer Jody Hill. We're going to be talking about episode 5 first. It's called Interlude 2, a callback to season 1's episode, which was also a flashback episode, where we followed where we got to meet Amy Lee Gemstone, and yeah, we're back in a flashback where we get to see the Christmas. Uncle Baby Billy spending Christmas with the Gemstones.
That's right. I forgot about that episode. I'm literally playing the next episode right now,
and it's just one of the weirdest scenes.
The weirdest shit. The weirdest shit ever in life happened in the next episode. But anyway.
Yeah, we do get a lot of flashbacks.
We got to see one of my favorite characters, Mama Gemstone.
Yeah.
She is such a good, like, actress.
Yeah.
I know she is not Southern. I know she's not Southern.
Shout out to Jennifer Nettles.
That fucking accent that she's doing, though, is classic that time period. Not necessarily how women or people sound right now in the South, but the time that she would have grown up in, that's exactly how old country white women were sounding at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird how, like, authentic her performance is. Like, she just seems so genuine, and like every time she's singing or talking, it just like takes you back to, like, you know, the Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson era of country music.
But also, I don't believe that those people really talked like that. You know, I think it's putting on in a certain kind of way. So she's putting on the putting on. And so I like it. And if you don't understand what I just said, you need more Southern friends.
Yeah, if you don't understand what you just said, just Google a Dolly Parton interview or something, and then you'll see.
Yeah, Google a Dolly Parton interview from 1975. Then Google a Dolly Parton interview from 2005. Her accent is not going to be as thick because she's not putting it on as hard. Like, they were putting it on harder because they wanted to discern themselves from other artists. They wanted to define themselves as Southerners. Be proud of it.
Right, yeah.
So I like how she's doing that.
Yeah, she definitely...
As an actor, it's a choice of hers as an actor, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. And she's so bright and full of love, and like the only good character on the show, arguably. Like,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Because the reporter had some kind of something about her.
Yeah,
so we don't know what that was.
I'm starting to feel like that was like a red herring. Like, maybe he didn't have...
I think it was I understand what you're saying. I don't think it was a red herring for the show. I think it was a red herring for the audience, so that you believe, okay, these are the things that could have had, like, the reason that this guy died is because of what he had on
Amy Lee, yeah.
But as we predicted in the first episode, we don't think that any of this has anything to do with why he actually died. Probably more likely that the fire was started by his cigarette, which the man who visited him early told him
mentioned, it's a fire
hazard. That's a fire hazard. And he was an asshole to him.
Yeah.
And I believe that was the guy who was running towards them with the flashlight.
Right. Yeah, there's still a lot of mysteries.
Probably trying to get some help. Like, what the fuck? Hey, look, hey, I need some help. And they like, nope. They think he the killer or whatever. Like, right? Logically.
Yeah, there's still a lot of mysteries from, like, the first couple episodes.
Everything that's always a quote-unquote mystery in these types of shows that they write, Jody Hill, Danny McBride, it's always very obvious. It's like blatantly obvious, but it's a mystery because of how they write it. They write it in such a way, and they bog you down in such ridiculous bullshit that has nothing to do with anything, i.e. The Simpsons. And then they bring it back around at the end, in the third act, if you will, and they fucking connect the dots.
Yeah, they're definitely spinning a lot of plates as far story-wise, because, like, that's like 3 mysteries from the first couple of episodes that haven't been answered yet. But luckily, we still got like 6 episodes left in this season.
Right. And also, I feel like we may feel like they're mysteries to us, but for them as writers, I think they're just, hey, this is what's happening in this episode. This is what's happening in this episode.
Oh, well, it's definitely written as like a crime mystery story. Like,
I think that's
like
how
in the genre.
I don't think that it is. I don't think that it is. I think that that's how. No, I don't think that it is. I think because look about it. Think about it. We haven't heard one thing about that murder since it happened. Since that episode ended, we literally haven't heard about that murder. Now we've just moved on to other things, other issues. They haven't talked about those things. A murder mystery would be connecting dots constantly every episode, bringing you closer to a resolution. But what they have done is completely ditched the idea of sticking with that theory, with that storyline. And now they've shown you the rabbit. They put the rabbit in the hat. They took the hat, they threw it behind the stage. Now they brought out the woman and they're cutting her in half in the box.
Right.
Then they brought out the monkey and pulled the monkey and put him in, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing all these tricks for you to make you forget about the rabbit in the hat.
Right.
Well, wait a minute. What was going to happen with that rabbit in the hat? Then you realize, oh, nothing was ever going to happen with that rabbit in the hat. The rabbit was in the hat the whole time, and when he comes back out, he pulls the rabbit out of the hat, and then he pulls some other stuff out of the hat, and then that's the finale. You're not supposed to focus on the rabbit. You're supposed to have seen the rabbit, lost it, and then when you bring it back, all of a sudden, like, oh yeah,
right,
the rabbit.
I mean, yeah, we're talking difference in like format, but it's like still like as far as a genre goes, it's like it is a murder mystery genre. Like there's a murder and there's like.
I mean, you can say that. I think that's their red herring. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right,
I think that the genre, like I think when they set that up. What you're saying, so people are thinking that at the beginning of this series, and throughout this series, you're going to think, man, this is a murder mystery. This is a murder mystery. But I don't think it's a murder. I think that at the end, you're going to see that, oh, man, this is just craziness. It wasn't a murder mystery. It was these people saw something crazy, went, overreacted, as they do, and did crazy shit that over-exasperated whatever it actually was, and they also haven't talked. I would be fully with you if they had talked about that murder ever again. They have not talked about it. We are, what, 6 episodes? I mean, 5 episodes now?
Yeah, 6 episodes in.
6 episodes in now? No one said anything about that dude. So,
yeah, fair enough.
That is, and even the detectives haven't even been back. Like, there's nobody to do questionings or anything about it.
Right. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, in this episode, we do get to see Uncle Baby Billy spend time with time with the Gemstones. He's kind of not trying to say why he's there at this point. He basically lies and says that his family left him.
Well, you forgot to mention that we're seeing him right after leaving.
Yeah, right, yeah, because in the I think 2 episodes, right. 2 episodes prior, where he left Harmon. This is
I had to leave him. I had to leave Harmon. He wanted to pick his mama. He picked his side. Like, no, he didn't. He didn't pick his side, Uncle Baby Billy. You left him.
Wally Goggs is just a fucking good ass actor, man. He is
good
so
piece
incredible
of shit.
as this. This is probably my favorite.
He must be the sweetest human being on the planet because he is the biggest piece of shit on film.
Oh yeah, like when I see him in interviews, he seems like the most kind, thoughtful person in the world.
Like he raises chickens and has his own butterfly farm and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. He's
when we go out, we just go and play with the butterflies. Well, you should come down now. Hey, when we're done filming this one right here, I'll take you to my house and my wife will cook for you. You can stay in my cottage in the back. That's his regular voice, right?
Yeah, he's very very empathetic person.
Yeah,
it seems like.
I don't like it. I'm joking.
But yeah, he spent time with the Gemstones during Christmas. And for those of you guys who haven't watched the episode or don't remember, Eli gets a visit from Junior's daddy, Glendon Marsh.
That's right.
Total fucking creep. And he offers him $1 million if he washes $2 million for him. And this is right when Eli's trying to build his big stadium, arena, church thing.
And if you're confused, this is Eli's old employer.
Yeah. Used to
break people's thumbs.
Used to run numbers with Junior back in the day. Well, yeah, I guess Eli did a lot more than Junior did.
And so, like I had assumed, I don't know if I said it on camera, but I mean on pod, but I know we talked about it. We did get a payoff on those breaking of the thumbs. I know I'm skipping around, but we got a payoff on the breaking of the thumbs because I was like, yo, I feels like that was like a foreshadow when we got to see young Eli break the thumb.
Right. Oh, yeah, and then he breaks Kelvin's thumbs
and then he breaks the other dude's thumbs right after it.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt like, ooh, that's going to come back around somehow because what we saw was something come out of Eli when he broke that big Mexican dude's thumbs.
Yeah, definitely unleashed something in him. And, Junior was definitely egging him on to, he was feeling himself. He was back in the old days.
Yeah, Junior was like, finally I got my backup back around me. I don't have to act like a bitch. Because Junior is a bitch. I don't know if y'all realize this, but Junior is not worth shit. Yeah, got y'all scared of him because he's skinny and talks all smooth.
Yeah, because Eric Roberts is an incredible actor.
Yeah,
got y'all.
And wears black. Because apparently, if you wear black, you're fucking dangerous. If you're black,
if you wear black and leather and you have incredible hair, that means you're incredible
you're
hair.
African American. I mean, oh wait, you're dangerous. Oh wait, you're African American and dangerous. Oh wait, no.
But in this case, he's neither.
He's neither. Just perpetuating those.
Like, it's not exactly what I. Speaking of predictions, it's not exactly what I predicted, but I did notice that Eli was acting really, really strange anytime Junior brought up anyone brought up Junior's dad, or when somebody brought up Eli's dad. He's like, I don't want to talk about that goddamn shit. And turns out there's reasons, because Eli's dad killed Junior's dad in a fit of senility.
No, it was a fit of, I'm going to use my insaneness to kill this motherfucker, because he was told by Amy Lee that
he was coming back.
He was around, and he was like, no, don't let him be around.
Right.
Keep him away from Eli. That motherfucker found out he was with him, and he said, oh, I got something for all you bitches. Because he said, we going hunting, Eli? Go back, everyone. I want you to go back right now. I want you to listen to when he says it at the beginning of the episode. Are we going hunting, Eli? Sounds very, like, lucid.
Right. Like,
but when he says it, when they're outside and everybody's just like outside, and he's just, are we going hunting, Eli? Like, it's more like a, like,
right, it's more
like
focus,
like a bow, shoot your ass right in the chest.
Yeah, like,
and then he just starts acting crazy, like, oh.
Yeah, I do think that was like a lucid moment where he actually shot him, because like he was more like, I think that was one of the few moments, like the moment right before he went crazy after Eli went in to hug him. They had like a moment of a heart to heart.
Yeah.
Right before he switched back into crazy, or senility, I guess. But yeah, I agree. And it's wow, that whole scene played out real crazy.
Really well.
Yeah. Glendon Marsh kind of like took shit to an insane level. He was about to go in there and murder fucking Eli's wife and kids on Christmas.
That's what he was trying to do, man. Hey, you ain't my are you my constituent? Are you? What is you is? Or is you my constituency? Huh? Now let me tell you something, Eli. Is you is? Or is you ain't my constituency?
Yeah, that was...
shout out to those two getting to do a scene together for the first time since that movie. Oh, brother, where out there?
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot that they were
in the Klan.
They were both in that movie, yeah.
They were both very racist white men in a movie together. And then the cross burning fell on John Goodman's head.
Yeah, that's right. Goddamn.
These here coons desecrated a cross.
I need to rewatch that movie. I haven't seen it in
I
a long
remember
time.
every fucking line in that movie, so there's no reason for me to watch it, but I will watch it with you, sir.
Yeah, I can count on like one hand how many times I've seen it. I need to watch it again.
Oh, man.
But yeah, then later we get like a brief moment in the present day. You see Eli riding the roller coaster. You see why he's riding the roller coaster, because him, Martin, and his dad buried Junior's dad underneath the fucking
cathartic reasons. Why are you trying to make things so dark?
He just enjoys roller coasters.
He just enjoys roller coasters. Now, hey man, let me tell you something. Man. Eli Gemstone, he ain't built for nothing like that. Now, Uncle Baby Billy, I'm the one doing all the murdering now. That's right.
Now, I do still feel like Junior knows a little bit more than he's putting on about what happened to his dad, but I don't, like we mentioned before, I don't think that he's behind these ninja bikers, as
I don't think Junior knows diddly dick about nothing.
You don't think so?
Nope. He came there talking to Eli I think everything Junior has said has been completely honest.
Right.
He's not the kind of bullshit. because he's too stupid to bullshit you. He's like the kind of to try to show off.
Right.
If anything, he would exaggerate shit, like how well he's doing or something like that. Like,
right.
That's the kind of person Eli is. Eli is just when he said, "Hey man, I just assumed."
You mean Junior?
Yeah, Junior. He's Junior when Junior. Excuse me, guys. This is the drunk Banthas. When Junior and Eli were sitting on the dock and they were talking, and he was like, he walked off. He was like, "All right, fuck off, whatever. I'm done with you. Go away." And he's like, "Look, I don't want nothing, man. I just thought I guess I thought about you a little bit more than you thought about me over the years. That's all.
Right.
Hey, I'm sorry." Then he offered him dinner, right, or lunch or whatever.
Right.
I think he was just being honest. I think he's everything he told him at lunch. Hey, it was big time oversharing. People think I killed my dad. Why would you say that?
Yeah.
I don't think that he thinks Eli did it, because I think he would like really resent Eli more.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think he'd have the
you don't think he's like pulling a Cape Fear or anything?
I don't think he has the cold-blooded calculatedness to
play games
like that, because he would be just too hot-headed. He would try to go after Eli immediately.
Right.
Even though he doesn't really have the resources to do so. Which is why I keep saying it's a misdirection. Everything is a red herring for what they're doing in this show. You think, because at the end of the day, what we're going to get to at the end of the season, just like at the beginning. So first season, I'm going off a little bit. Well, look, first season, it was about a ransom, right? Blackmail.
Right.
People getting shot and people getting run off the road and all kinds of shit. Hey, we're just playing prank game. We're just playing pranks.
We're just playing car pranks.
Just playing car pranks, right? We're playing car pranks. But what happened at the end? It was just like all just this craziness. It was just really, at the end of the day, it was just people being really fucking stupid who could have just had a conversation.
Right.
At the end of the day. I think that's where we're going to be sitting here. Yes, there have been things that have been revealed that are more dark and nefarious, like Eli has committed, he's helped commit murder by concealing a murder with the black dude. I always forget his name.
Yeah, Martin.
I always want to call him Nelson, but you know, whatever. Butler name, I want to give him a butler name. Nelson. But anyway.
Jeffrey.
So yeah, like, I think that that's even more evidence that, we're not going to see this. Whatever we think we're going to see at the end of this, you're not going to see. You know what I mean? Like, think about Kenny Powers. Think about vice principals. Think about, like, the characters from all of what you think is going to happen. Everything that builds up towards where their arc is supposed to land fucking blows up in the sky before it even gets to land.
Yeah, they do. We've talked a lot about Jody Hill's style before, and yeah, he does have a very misdirecting way of writing where he'll make the smallest of stakes seem huge.
Observe and Report is a perfect example.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's his like magnum opus. That's definitely my favorite film.
I think that every one of his characters is bipolar, and so therefore he must have some type of bipolar, or his father was bipolar, or somebody in his family is bipolar,
right? And
because every single one of his characters, and Observe and Report is like story about how a man goes off his meds and fucking loses his mind. Like you see it throughout the movie. He slowly stops taking his meds and slowly starts getting crazier than he is, and then fucking downward spirals until he decides to start taking his meds again. So
right. Yeah, it's
actually, I don't even know if he starts taking his meds again.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, I forget exactly how that ends. But yeah, that's like that. He definitely has a interesting way of writing these characters where, like, even no matter how ridiculous and stupid they may be, they're still like one of the great best favorite moments from, like, now we're getting into episode 6 with the moment with Edie Patterson's character where she's talking about actually, where it's BJ, where BJ is talking to Eli about Edie Patterson, saying that all of her craziness basically comes from a place of hurt.
Mr.
And
Gemstone,
sadness.
Dr. Gemstone, I just want to tell you, I think Judy is just sometimes misunderstood.
BJ is hilarious.
He's quietly becoming my favorite character on the show, and he's probably the most powerful actor on the show, and that's with John Goodman. And his scene with John Goodman that you're talking about, where they're sitting there, just them two, talking, and mostly BJ talking, and not mostly John Goodman talking. John Goodman probably says 6 words in that whole scene, and they're like stoic moments for him, like very powerful moments.
Right.
And BJ, that guy, that actor, he knows how to use his face.
Yeah.
He knows how to use people who out there, nerds, my actor nerds. See, I got to get through the regular nerds, down into the actor nerds. He knows how to use his face. And like, that's one of the key things that some actors just never learn.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that guy, he could win an Oscar one day. Like, in all seriousness.
No. He's
don't be surprised if that guy is like Oscar nominated or Oscar winning actor. Whatever his name. Of course, I don't know his name. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck I look like. Remember?
I just looked him up, Tim Baltz, because I was curious if he was
He's a boss.
Baltz.
Oh, well, that's really weird. That's a really weird name. He should have changed that.
That is a strange last name.
Baltz.
Or it's not. Yeah, I don't know what.
You don't want nobody to be able to say your name, do you, sir? He's like, I'm not an actor. I just started doing this a couple days ago. They asked me to come in.
Yeah, like I would be interested to see him in something else to see what he would be like in a like with a different character, because
he was genuinely crying when he came back in.
Yeah,
to the house to see Judy,
because he got his hand. Finally got his
shook my hand. He shook my hand.
And it's weird because, like, even like as funny as that scene is, you can still like feel how important it was to him because of like how
absolutely
you know how strained their relationship has been for the past 2 seasons. But like the episode opens up with where episode 4 ended. Jesse and his wife are survived. They survived the shooting from the biker ninjas.
That's right.
And then later, just after Jesse's feeling like
insecure,
really
like
insecure.
a little bitch, because he got out bussing and didn't hit a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you got up to pop pimples on your face, but all you did was squeeze your skin, and you just look back later, and now you just still got pimples all over your face.
It's like, I didn't hit a goddamn thing.
That's what happened to his ass. He jumped up to hit something and didn't hit a goddamn thing.
It was
just mad, sad. But
unfortunately,
I didn't understand why they had to. Well, see, I don't know. Like I said,
what
they try to trick. They take every little story. There's just Jody Hill and Danny McBride trying to like confuse you with bullshit.
Yeah.
Because like, why is it necessary for them to all of a sudden start fighting because he's so insecure about them?
Well, I feel like that was just all building blocks towards
Junior.
the interaction with Junior, so we can have
which is also moving you away from
because they edited it to where like we have Jesse getting the He-Man Woman Haters Club together or whatever, and
they did have a buckwheat too. Huh? Goddamn, them niggas had a buckwheat.
And then they all head down to fucking.
God damn, it is the He-Man Woman Haters Club. And they were all Southern too, huh?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, Jesse is the fucking Spanky of the group.
He is Spanky. He's
straight up Spanky. I guess that makes Jody Hill.
Whoa, son, did we just do something right now?
Levi's Alfalfa, maybe?
Yo, son. That's got to be the... So is that gonna be the?
I guess that'll be the title of this episode.
Them And there's got to be a picture of them just standing there with their fucking slings. I guess
with their fucking stupid slingshots.
Fucking with a goddamn gun. They got slingshots. Nigga, what are you doing? First of all, you need to get closer because we all know from the first scene in the show, you ain't finna hit him from that distance.
Right, yeah.
You about to do as good a job as they did with them slingshots.
Yeah, luckily this is just an intimidation trip. Otherwise, that would have been... He would have been in trouble.
In big trouble. The thing he caught him with his pants down, literally, with his dick out, literally, because otherwise he probably would. What if he had a gun?
Yo, me and Millie laughed so hard. I don't know why it got us so hard.
When he said,
Eric was like, I pissed with my dick out, Jesse. And he just let it linger for a minute.
Yeah, he's like, it was just. Let me tell you something. I halfway knew he was gonna say that. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what he should say right there. Like,
it's like a very accurate thing.
It did not make me laugh only because I was just like, yes, Jesse, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
I was like, what do you expect?
Yes, hey sir, you got your dick out. Yes, but clearly I'm peeing.
It's like, I'm aware. I was already kind of giggled at the I'm aware line. Then he had to hit you with the
my whole thing was how he didn't even look back at Jesse.
Right.
He was just like, I'm aware. And then I was thinking, does he even know that's Jesse? And he turned around and he goes, I pissed with my dick out, Jesse. I was like, oh yeah, he knows that's Jesse. That was kind of what I was focused on at the time. Like, does he even know that's Jesse? He's just like, yeah, whatever. Fucker.
Person, yeah.
Motherfucking dude.
Oh my gosh.
He's like,
yeah. That was hilarious to me. Just the delivery, man. Eric Roberts is probably gonna get like
Roberts,
a best
Jr. is
like,
a
guest
old,
starring.
Jr. is an old Danny McBride. Like that's what he's playing. He's like an old Kenny Powers.
Right. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Because he's got the outlaw in him.
Right, but he's no real tough guy either.
Right.
He's a fucking asshole. Talks too goddamn much. Yeah, that's basically what he is.
He's all sizzle no steak, as they say. No, nobody really says that anymore.
Who says that?
But
who says all sizzle and no steak?
All sizzle no steak. And like it's weird. They obviously edited that whole scene to make it to where it seems like Junior was reacting to Jesse, us basically, and his goons assaulting Junior. He's like, "Okay, you're gonna throw rocks at me. I'm gonna fucking do what happens later." We'll get to that in just a moment. But I think that's just like a misdirect to make you think that Junior's involved.
Yeah, because we already busted that bubble.
Right.
or it could be a sign that, hey, Junior's not the one. So who is the one?
Right. Yeah. Maybe they're like, oh, there's no way he could have done that because we were all in Memphis at this time. Yeah.
We're walking in Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Yo, these motherfuckers took a fucking private jet to goddamn throw rocks at a nigga.
Right. That's rich people shit.
I just want to point out that there's no way in hell that they made it to Memphis from North Carolina in like less than a day.
Yeah, I mean, and they obviously got private jets and then airport and all that,
they could have did it in less than a day, but then they have to go home, and nobody's doing that.
Yeah,
nobody's driving. So I guarantee you, these niggas took a goddamn private jet.
Absolutely. Now that you said that, that makes all the sense in the world. I just like realized I found out my boss like takes PJs all the time for like small shit. I was like, okay, that's crazy. I guess that's how rich people do shit.
Oh yeah. Why would you take first class? Like if it's like the same amount for a first class ticket, so why would you not take the private jet? You're not.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't own the jet.
Right.
No, but the Gemstones, they own their jet.
Yeah. They
which is how I know they.
Bitch up
which is how I know they went and got in that bitch and
gotta get that money's worth. Yeah, gotta use
like,
that
hey,
shit.
not even that. Like, why in the fuck am I fitting to drive?
Now. Then, like later, well, before we get to that, Kelvin, to go back to Kelvin and his bullshit. We see he's sitting there with his broken thumbs.
Yeah, I know. You know what? You just reminded me. I gotta press play now.
All right, because this was the weird shit that was happening. Oh man,
because this dude was fucking butt ass naked. And these niggas just standing there, and Keith puts his boxers on his motherfucking self.
Oh,
on him. He puts them on Keith. Why do you do that?
What?
And why Keith got to look up like this? And then he putting his hand on his head, pushing his head down.
Everything about it was just like.
I was like, you know what, man? These niggas gonna fuck at the end of this show. At the
man,
very last
absolutely.
episode of this show.
Absolutely.
Season finale.
After he's fully broken down. Because he's pretty close.
Finale.
Season
finale. Ain't gonna be nothing breaking down, nothing. What's gonna get broke down is them in the bedroom. Because these niggas want to fuck each other so bad. It's so gross. And then, I don't know if you noticed, but Keith tried to kiss him.
I didn't
You gotta go back.
That.
I swear to God, Keith tried to kiss him. When he leaned towards him, he went. Like he kind of like leaned towards him and he went.
Adam, or what's his name? Kelvin did like a little sway to the left.
Yeah, he's like kind of swayed to the left, and then he was like, oh. I thought we were going to kiss. I thought that we were going to finally embrace each other.
Yeah, it's a thing it's a weird thing that's not really they haven't spoken out loud about. Like I haven't like
Keith is totally gay, dude.
Yeah, like Keith and Kelvin are totally gay for each other.
Keith is the baby. First of all, remember the baby. Remember in the first season,
the baby.
Where his character, how he'd get dressed up and fucking jump into the like.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
that's right. Yeah, Keith is into some weird.
Keith is into some weird shit, bro. And then, so Kelvin gets challenged by the fucking man troop.
Yeah, and did he end up getting kicked out of the house, or is he just like
kicked out of the master bedroom?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, he's out of the master bedroom. Yeah. And now, like, fucking
insane because that's your fucking house. This is your house.
Yeah, I was like, why don't you just kick these people out of your home?
Big ass niggas out of there.
I mean, your dad already said that he's not paying for any of this shit anymore anyway.
He already said, get rid of them.
Yeah.
You could just be like, well, my dad told me to get rid of you guys, so bye.
Yeah. It's like, you've already lost their faith. Like,
nope, they don't want to do that either. He's just like, he clearly loves men that much.
Clearly.
He needs men.
Yeah, it's all this like very obvious repression of his own sexual desires. Like, dude, just be gay.
So yeah, he lost. so you got to get the challenge of the cross. We see the challenge of the cross again. Yeah. Chad's still in the cage apparently, but
yeah, I was surprised to see that he's still there.
It's like I'm still in the cage, just
like,
hanging out over here. So yeah, then. Big fucking huge dude that we have never seen the entire show. He's like all of a sudden like, oh, hey, yeah, you guy. You're the big dude who's now got lines and you're going to carry the cross. And he carried the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah. Apparently he's on Euphoria too.
And then Keith decides to fucking try to tow the fucking cross.
Oh, man.
Dude.
He tried.
He did a great job.
I honestly thought he was going to do it.
Did not have to get naked.
Did not get naked, do the splits.
Ass is out. Just fucking got his
Man, this actor is going for it this season. I'll tell you what. when he was dressing Kelvin, Millie was like, they made this actor do this. Like, when he put the fucking underwear around his butt cheeks, I was like, yo. This actor is committing to this.
I tried not to laugh the whole time. But goddamn, this dude did this in the immortal words of John Starks.
Did this dude really did this?
I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all don't know who John Starks is, Google John Starks. Did this dude just did this?
This dude just did this?
You'll find it. Anyway, yes, Keith is my favorite actor.
Yeah, it's between him and BJ. Like,
BJ is growing to be my favorite. Like I said, BJ will be a fucking like star somewhere one day. If America, I mean, if Hollywood isn't a fucking bitch about it, but Keith is my favorite dude. What in the absolute fuck is going on with this character?
He's so crazy.
He is really crazy, but he's my favorite dude. Not like some of the faces he makes, or just the one face that he makes, I guess is what I should say. Very fucking weird.
Yeah, so like awkward, and obviously like feeling like always seems so unsure of himself, except when he's like he's always unsure of himself and awkward, except when he's talking like to Kelvin in like their private moments. Like he's always very sure of himself and like almost speaks as if he's talking from like written text, like some ancient text.
Yes. Yes. He speaks as if he's it's okay, master. That's what he sounds like he wants to say.
There's darkness around your soul.
There's dark.
Come into the light.
Come into the light, and we shall go in it together.
Yeah,
as we bind ourselves for life. I will follow you into the fires of hell.
Yeah, if nothing else, somebody is gonna be like, if they don't like actually just straight up like fuck each other by the end of the season, someone like Jesse is gonna be like, dude, why don't you just go fuck your friend? Like, why aren't y'all just fucking? Why are y'all pretending that y'all aren't gay?
Yeah, Danny McBride might just have to say, man, why don't you guys just go ahead and fuck? Shit. Hey, man, fuck, man, we're all tired of hearing about it. Fucking making everybody weird and uncomfortable and shit. At least if y'all was gay, motherfuckers would know, you know? God damn.
Yeah, because they haven't straight up said like, oh, we all know that being gay is a sin or something like that. They haven't like
it
straight
is
up said
in the
anything
South,
like
so
that.
it's like I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but you know,
right? They haven't explicitly
everybody's
said
gay
that
in
that's
the
how
church,
their family. Yeah,
right. Ain't everybody in the church gay? Look, man, look.
I'm curious at where they're gonna go with that because they haven't
in the
said
church try to touch your penis. Dudes, they try to fucking see your dick and they try to pop you in the dick and touch your butt. Oh, that shit is weird, man. I don't like it. Church stuff.
I mean, yeah, the Catholic Church has definitely been in some
Baptist church,
gotten into some weird shit.
Methodist churches.
I mean, that's a whole pedophilic.
Goddamn churches. And weirdo shit too, not just pedophiles. It's just also just weird. Some of them kids is just weird too. Sometimes you grow up weird too.
Hey, some people are just weird.
If you sexually suppress yourself, you'll be weird. Which also is the point of Keith's character. Like,
yeah, like obviously
people forget that he is a virgin,
and Kelvin's character, because like Kelvin is.
I meant Kelvin.
Oh yeah,
Kelvin is a virgin.
Right. Yeah, he's spouting that virgin energy shit all the time, and yeah, it's like, you know, like, he's obviously acting out like by doing all this other insane shit. He built a goddamn muscle boy cult frat in his backyard,
middle-aged cult
front
frat.
Yard,
middle-aged cult frat.
Yeah, middle age. Yeah, these guys are in their like early 40s.
No, like Middle Ages too, though. But like, because everything outside is like, why does everything have to be like we're on a set of Game of Thrones?
Yeah, why do you guys have to be in yurts?
We just came
bullshit
to the Red Keep. Well, we were outside the Red Keep somewhere, and they're fucking chopping shit. And what the fuck is this?
Y'all have to actually act like y'all are about to invade Mordor.
Oh, welcome to Flea Bottom.
All right.
Welcome to Flea Bottom. For everyone here.
Yes, and y'all fucking North Carolina too. Shit, like living outside is not cool. Sweaty, and there are bugs
hot,
and shit.
Nasty. It's not nasty, people. It's nasty.
You don't want none of that.
None of that. My balls just started sweating right now. When you said North Carolina, it's crazy.
Yes, immediately. It's just a physical reaction, chemical reaction.
I can't help it.
So yeah, like in the finale, the end of this episode, we see Eli riding through the streets, listening to a banger, old country song. I never heard the song before, but it was really dope. Anyway,
I don't think it was. I don't think it was a banger, but it was a country song. And it was old. But then he gets hit by the Asian. Oh, I guess they're Asian. We're being real racist with that.
The biker ninjas.
The biker ninjas is really racist.
Oh, you could be a ninja and not Asian.
No, you.
Batman's a ninja.
Oh God, Batman is not real.
Neither is anything on this television show. And
dude,
you know, just quoting Jesse, the biker ninjas,
who is also racist. Actually, they haven't said anything to make him racist, but he most likely is racist.
So they roll up on Eli and shoot up his car. and he crashes. Very shocking.
I think he's dead.
I was about to ask you. I don't think that he's dead because there's that old, I don't know, thing where if you don't actually see
that's right.
confirmation of death, then they're probably not dead. But damn, he looked pretty goddamn dead at the end of that.
He didn't to me because he got shot in the arms.
But he got a couple in the chest.
Nah, I went back and looked. There was nothing in the chest.
It
looks like it's in the. Look, it was right here on this side of the shoulders, and it was right here on this side of the shoulders. He's a big dude, so you probably thought it was his chest, but he was. I was like, man, they gonna say he got hit in the lung. They gonna say he got hit in this arm. They gonna say he got hit in the other arm. Watch.
Right. I was like, oh, he's fighting.
Because my whole thing is, why didn't he get shot in the face?
Right.
They were just shooting all in, like there was bullets by his head, but no, like bullet holes by his head, but no bullets in his head.
Yeah, so
they're going to use it as, trust me, they're going to use it as God, miracle, blibbity blobbity blue. He was already feeling like he was going too far into his dark side. He's clearly feeling guilt for burying Junior's dad. He's got all these emotions coming, gets shot. He's probably going to come out of the coma or something like that. Watch, we see, what's his name? What's his character's name?
Junior?
No, what's the Listens.
Oh, yeah. Eric
Watch,
Andre.
we see the Listens come back.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to see them come back. Cause,
I'm talking about the next episode, since he just got shot. All of a sudden, you're going to see the Listens pop up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet.
Like,
now that they
we just wanted to come by here and say that we are sorry. Sorry for your father. We heard he was dead. Oh, he's alive?
Shit.
Well, how long do you think he's going to survive? Man, his age shouldn't be forced to sit on life support. Should pull the plug, Jesse.
Yeah, I think that another reason why I think that he's still alive is that I feel like he's still got secrets to unveil about like his dad and Junior's dad. And I feel like those things are going to come out maybe in like some religious, I just had a near-death experience. Let me tell Jesse why. Like, because Jesse's going to be like, oh, I went to Junior. And then Eli's probably going to be compelled to tell him everything that happened with his dad and Junior's dad. Because I don't feel like that information
Alex,
gets
I'll tell you
otherwise.
why in the worst John Goodman impersonation you've ever heard in your life.
Well, you don't have to.
It's because I don't, thing about secrets, they usually go to people's graves.
In real life.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to tell them anything. What would be the point? He don't have to tell them shit. And he knows his kids are fucking retarded, so they probably would tell somebody. Like, there's no reason to fucking...
Yeah, I mean, I just
feel
like
he's also risking, what's his name's freedom, too. He's not risking... You're questioning... You're talking about something that risks his freedom. Because even murder is... There is no... what you call it?
Statute
of limitations for murder. Even if you're accessory.
Yeah, that's true. But
I don't think that's what's going to happen.
There was already a moment earlier in the season where all the kids had basically straight up said, we're okay. If you killed somebody, we're okay with that.
Yeah, but
so
that's
I think
not,
that there might be.
But and even in that, he didn't tell them that he killed anybody. So I think that would have been a good time for him to tell. You're just saying that right now. Hold on. Okay. You're just saying that with the knowledge you have now. But think about it. In that moment, he knew that you didn't know that he killed somebody.
Right.
He knew that he killed somebody. He could have just told him right there.
Right. But to your point, like, he's probably going to be feeling a certain way after having this near-death experience, and maybe
I don't think he'll be feeling a certain type of way. I think they'll be feeling a certain type of way. The kids who have been nothing but this whole season, he's been telling them how shitty they are, how fucking selfish they are, how they don't think about anyone else but themselves, how they don't have compassion for other people.
Right.
I think this is going to be their opening for them to like realize, like, hey man, we've been fucking up.
Right.
And then, therefore, they get to use that in the church as well. You see what I'm saying? Make some money.
So do you think that he's dead?
Also,
or
no, I'm saying it's going to bring them together. He's going to have to be in the hospital, though. You don't. What do you think? He's just going to get out? And he's going to get.
I was just curious.
He's going to be shot next week and walking around at service? No, he's going to be shot and almost dead. Like, he's going to be in the hospital. He's an old man. He got shot.
Right.
And he had a car accident on top of it. But the car accident wasn't really that bad because,
it just kind of came to a slow stop.
Slow stop. Ileana, you got anything to say?
Ileana, Mike. And before we close up,
dog is just like, what the fuck?
I just came to tell y'all time is running out. Y'all need to wrap it up. We'll get to you, Illy. But first, before we wrap things up, I do want to talk about Uncle Baby Billy for a second. Do you think that he's like for sure gone for good? Because he was.
No, he'll be back next episode.
You think he'll be back next episode?
Next episode or the next 2 episodes.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. All right.
I am thinking he didn't leave Tiffany.
Yeah.
He went to go see Harmon. And when I go to see Harmon, I'm just going to apologize, see if he's doing okay. You know what I mean? I got a kid coming. He's going to have a brother, a little brother. So I want Harmon to know about him.
Right.
Plus, I got all this money now, you know? Hey, Eli, he on the way down, baby. I'm on the way up. Plus, I knew Tiffany was going to be all right, man. She around family. You know?
Yeah, that's what I think, too. I think he's probably going to have been hanging out with Harmon. I thought he was going to come back at the end of this episode, but there is a lot of story going on.
I think he's going to come back because Eli gets shot.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to have a reason to come back. There'll probably be a whole episode of Eli is shot.
Or maybe a couple episodes. A couple episodes where he's just... We'll probably be just laid up for the rest of the season, honestly.
Right. He's an old man. So Eli's laid up for the next 4 episodes and then back. And then, craziness.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be fucked up if it was Harmon who was doing all this shit?
No, you know who would be... I thought... Remember I said that? Remember when
you did mention that.
I said that at the beginning when we first met Harmon. I was like, oh, shit, what if Harmon was doing all this shit? His weird ass.
That'd be crazy.
Fucking crazy, weird ass. He just, don't you talk about my auntie. So what if he did it? But I don't know. I don't think it's Harmon. What if it's Creflo Dollar? The black dude.
Oh, you think... that would be wild.
He's like, yo... Because
he's gonna be getting retribution for them not backing him up,
and they kicked him out. They kicked him out the money train.
Then he jumped out.
I don't know if y'all know this.
His goddamn legs.
Oh my god, that nigga jumped out the.
That shit was so funny.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna kill myself. That shit was so stupid. I don't think we even talked about that in our first.
We talked about it, but we just didn't talk about that. Like we left it alone. We were trying to,
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. That was great.
So anyway.
But yeah, and there's a lot of crazy stuff happened this episode. Probably see Wally Goggs and Eric Andre in the next.
If we missed anything, put it in the comments. If you
put it in the comments.
Something that we missed, please let us know. We'll never talk about it again, but we'll probably talk about it in the next episode that we talk about this show.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Possibly.
But if you talk about it, we'll comment on it. We'll talk to you in the comments.
Yeah. And also shout outs to, I forget who it was now, but shout outs to the guy who said, please review Joker. Because I guess I'm going to have to do that now.
Yo, yeah, he did. He got you. But
so we do read the comments and we do appreciate them.
We're doing the t-shirt announcement on the Boba Fett episode, last episode of Boba Fett podcast. So,
right,
make sure you leave your comments. Leave those comments.
Because
we're picking the best comments from the last 4 videos, and we're gonna pick one and we're gonna give some t-shirts out.
Yeah. And keep your ears peeled for we're gonna be talking about some. We're gonna have a Black History Month episode. We're gonna talk about all the best sci-fi actors, all the best black sci-fi and fantasy horror actors of all time. all of our
Black
favorites.
actors.
And I'm also going to be dropping a video essay talking about Blank Man this month.
Black actors. Happy Black History Month, y'all.
Happy Black History Month.
Don't think we ain't out here talking about niggas.
Thanks for listening to Drunk Banthas Podcast. We do this every once in a while, so go ahead and leave a like and subscribe so you can get updates on new episodes of the pod and new video essays. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, all of the internet things at Drunk Banthas. Till next time, stay safe, my little gemstones, and may the force be with you.